Hi guys, Eric Pavy here at PickDogs.com doing this video early. I'm going to the Orioles game tonight. And so we're going to knock this out early for all you baseball fans. I'm going to be watching Boston against Baltimore. And, it's funny, Al. People, I guess because you live in LA, it's different. We get a lot of fans in the Northeast because they just make it like a weekend trip. They just pop down from Boston or when the Yankees play. I would say that beside the Preakness, I mean, baseball probably brings in more because there's more games, obviously, more tourism, more revenue. But I'll literally go to this game tonight. Kasi's actually going with me as well. You'll see 50%, if not more, of the people in Boston jerseys. It's just, it's just like because it's so close to every other city. You know what I mean in the Northeast. And obviously,
Yeah, I know
when there's a Pittsburgh Steeler game here, it is a lot of Pittsburgh Steeler fans come from Pittsburgh to Baltimore to go to the game.
yeah. No, that's one nice thing about living in the Northeast. You can, drive or hop on the train and get to so many different cities pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you this. I had a client. He wanted it was like on his bucket list. Him and his old elderly father. They started off in Philadelphia at the 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time football game one Sunday. Then they left in the third quarter. They made the 4:05 game for the Baltimore Ravens. Then they left in the third quarter, and they went to at that time the Redskins game for the Sunday night game. So they literally just did 3 quarters, Philly, Redskins. Ravens. Excuse me, Redskins. You're shaking your head. Doesn't sound like funny on your bucket list.
This sounds like a stupid list to me. I mean, you could be at the great game that's going to go down to the wire, and you're leaving in the third quarter. I think it's idiotic.
I know. He just wanted to say he did 3 NFL games in one day, so whatever.
Yeah, but he didn't. He did 3 quarters of 3 NFL games.
Exactly. But it goes back to the everything being so close and compact here. You know what I mean? And then a Giant Stadium is 3 hours away. I think Kasi's gone up to a couple. That's where where Newark Airport is. So I mean, and then you have there's a lot. You can go to a lot of football games in the Northeast.
Yeah, I think I like those guys who would make a trip to all 30 Major League Baseball stadiums over the summer. I think those things are kind of cool.
So I actually have a friend here in Baltimore that's done that with his son, and they did it not this last summer. I think 2 summers ago. It was right after whatever. Yeah, it was like a year after COVID. They did every ballpark. The only one I've gone to other than here is I went back and I don't know. You have the database. Orioles were in the divisional playoffs against the Cleveland Indians at the time. I think it was 1995, and I had a client who had tickets.
I was at that playoffs.
Oh, so was I. So my partner Ted and I, we had a big, huge whale client, and he was like, "I'm flying you guys out. We're going," because he lived in Brecksville, Ohio, which is outside of Cleveland. Went down to Panini in the flats and flew. But what most people don't know is the Cleveland Stadium and the Orioles Stadium are basically the same stadium, same architect. It's like they just dropped each stadium in each city, almost identical, except that wall. But again, not my thing. I'm going to the game tonight. The kids wanted to go. There's an event there tonight, so we're going. We're doing this video early. And as you told me yesterday, there's WNBA every single day till the playoffs because you were talking about their scheduling in the past about how they would take off days and you didn't really understand it. Now we don't have that issue.
Correct. That's correct.
So for all you guys, we have a big board of football coming up. I don't know, haven't discussed any. I don't like to put any pressure on my man here, Big Al. We don't talk about anything till he releases it. But as I said yesterday, 17 games on the 28th, 11 games on the 29th in football, a whole slew of games on the 30th. I think the 30th, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is the day one goes against two.
Yeah.
That'll be the early Super Bowl for everybody. I'm sure viewership-wise, forget betting handle-wise, just viewership-wise, I'm sure that'll get a lot of eyeballs, if not the most eyeballs of that day.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good game.
Yeah, so with that being said, for all you guys that are looking to pick up the All Access, send me a text, 443-957-1006. And what are we looking at for Tuesday?
We're going to look at the Indiana Fever plus the points. Indiana comes into this game off a blowout loss. They lost 97-84 to the Minnesota Lynx on Sunday. And WNBA teams off a straight up an ATS loss. If they're playing a team that's not off a Suets loss, those teams are currently on a 72-52 run, including 44-28 as underdogs. I like Indiana as a home dog, Eric.
Indiana as a home dog is your complimentary selection. And as always, 443 957 1006. Good day and good luck.